You know that moment when you've just got out of bed and feel like you're on top of the world. Then you see a single sock in the corner of your room and suddenly you've lost 3 hours of your day reorganizing your entire wardrobe, rediscovered a shirt from 2012 and wondered if that one hoodie you came across actually shrank or if you just grew horizontally. Yeah, that's you. Right now. You keep telling yourself, today is the day I changed my life. Then 3 hours later, you're knee-deep in laundry again and arguing with a sock about betrayal. It's always the small things that throw you off. Big dreams? Sure. Tiny distractions? Fatal. So there you are, taking a quick 5-minute break on your phone. 1 minute, you're watching a video on how to be productive. 37 videos later, and you're learning how to hypnotize a chicken. Not because you want to, but because the algorithm said you must. It's like your brain doesn't want you to win. Every time you try to do something important, your mind says, hey, what if we just didn't do that right now? After all, if procrastination were an Olympic sport, you'd have more gold medals than Michael Phelps. The excuses just flow so naturally to you. Oh, I work best under pressure, so I'm just waiting for the perfect amount of adrenaline. Oh, I can't go for a run right now. My shoes are feeling emotionally unavailable. It's not even laziness. It's an art. And while some people paint, you creatively avoid your destiny. One day, while ignoring all your responsibilities, you find this old notebook from years ago. Inside, a list of goals you'd written down. Become financially free. Get fit. Travel to Japan. Learn how to cook something that isn't cereal. And then you realize you've achieved none of them. Not because they were impossible, but because every time you started, you quit. Why? Because in your head, you keep telling yourself that if it isn't perfect, it's pointless. All this time, you've been expecting yourself to run a marathon before you even learned how to run. Now you know how you get your best ideas in the shower. One day, while shampooing like you're in a slow motion hair commercial, it hits you. What if the only thing that's stopping you from achieving anything you want to is the fact that you keep telling yourself that you can't? It's not about skill, or talent, or having the perfect conditions. It's your mindset. You've been treating your dreams like fragile eggs instead of like, say, tacos, because tacos can survive anything. So you start small. Instead of saying, I'm going to get fit, you should say, I'm just going to do 1 push-up today. And instead of saying, I'm going to write a novel, you should say, I'm just going to write 1 sentence today. Yeah, the first day feels super dumb. The second day feels slightly less dumb. But by the 3rd week, you've now built habits. And by the 3rd month, you've realized something wild. Momentum is addictive. Here's the thing. You think success is this giant mountain you have to climb all in one go. It's not. It's a bunch of tiny hills stacked together. And so you start thinking, yeah, I can do this. And instead of telling yourself reasons to give up, your brain starts finding ways to make it happen. It's like turning on a GPS in your mind and giving yourself a direction to go in. So instead of laying in bed, finding out whether or not penguins have knees, you'll now be on the right mindset path, one tiny hill higher up than you were before. To prove this point, you decide to test your new mindset on something completely ridiculous. You tell yourself, I'm going to learn how to juggle. But you have no juggling balls, so you use oranges. But as it turns out, oranges are terrible as juggling balls. And within 5 minutes, you've got fruit juice in your hair and a dog who thinks you're playing fetch. But here's the thing, you got better. And by the end of the week, you can juggle any fruit you want without taking out the living room lamp. Is it useful? Well, not really. But it proves that if you stick with something, even something absurd, you will improve. Here's what you've realized. It's not about being ready, and it's not about having the perfect plan. It's about showing up, even when you're distracted, or tired, or feel like there's a sock in the corner of your room that's personally out to ruin your life. If your mindset says, I'll find a way to do it by taking a small step today, then you will. It's that simple, and it's also that hard. So now, whenever you catch yourself making excuses, just remember, the only thing that's stopping you from reaching your goals is you. You can go from a laundry fighting, orange juggling chaos to someone who actually chases their dreams if you just changed your mindset. So start small, make that first step, change your life, and ignore that sock.